The United States is the world's leading economic power, accounting for a quarter of the world's wealth. It's an extra-large country in every sense, 20 times the size of France. Americans are proud of their consumerist society. Many of them are not even worried about the environment.
Joe Biden! Your Green Deal, mother...
The United States is the second biggest polluter on the planet, and yet half of its population are in outright denial of climate change. Some of them even proudly insist on their right to pollute the planet.
We like horsepower, diesel, gasoline, race fuel, loud pollution coming out of the exhausts. I mean, that's what we live for.
American life coaches encourage their millions of followers into uncontrolled overconsumption.
My business, my mentoring is very valuable. So if your life is miserable, it's because you're miserable.
Even while the country has the highest obesity rate in the world, America still loves food competitions, which are organized like sports tournaments. It's incredible. Nick and his partner Miki are both professional eaters. Their success in competitive eating has made them both stars.
2, 1, put down your people!
Sales of firearms continue to skyrocket, rising by 20% in the past 4 years, even though mass killings claim thousands of victims every year. The gun industry, keen to sell its products, has no hesitation in using extremely young pro-gun influencers like 11-year-old Autumn Fry.
I'm just happy and excited to be doing something with guns.
Meet the Americans who believe in living without limits. These people dream of endless consumption, regardless of the consequences for their health or for the planet. As the country stands on the brink of another election, many of these people are hoping for the return of Donald Trump. So how far are they willing to go? Tampa, Florida, a dynamic waterfront city. Many people here take fitness very seriously, training dawn to dusk, sometimes to the point of obsession. At the age of 35, Nick has spent almost half his life in gyms, turning his muscular frame into a work of art, which he is determined to perfect.
I did competitive bodybuilding about 15 years, and I just kind of fell in love with it. And the process of sculpting what you want to be, it's completely up to you. Like, nobody can take that from you.
The competition season is about to start, and Nick, as a top-level athlete, needs to step up his preparation.
This is like the stress reliever. Nice way to start today.
But Nick's huge muscles are not the source of his fame and fortune. Far from it. Back at home, Nick goes straight to his barbecue, where the real training session is about to begin.
Making sure all the burners are on so I don't blow myself up.
His wife, Miki, is also a professional athlete, and she's here to support him as he prepares for the day's session.
If you want to give me one more, you can make this an even 20. Or what do you have here? 2, 4, 6,
22.
8.
There are 50 hot dogs on the grill, which Nick has to eat in less than 10 minutes. Because Nick is an athlete in a truly extreme sport. He is one of the best professional eaters in the world. The competitive eating craze has been going on for years in the United States, where people make a fortune stuffing their face.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's food challenge, the Octuple Bypass Challenge. Go!
With 16 million subscribers, Matt Stoney is one of the most followed YouTubers in the United States and has become a millionaire at the age of 25.
I'm the baddest man from the Badlands.
As for Eric Booker, now a millionaire, he's released 10 rap albums about his obsession with food.
Queens County.
There's even an official league, Major League Eating, which organizes competitions all over the United States. Hot dogs, corn, tacos, pizza, or chicken wings, dozens of competitions, and each has their own champion.
Today, the Nathan's Famous champion is
Miki Sudo. Another.
Placed 5th and 6th in the rankings, Nick and Miki have joined the hallowed ranks of the best eaters in the country. But to stay at the top, you have to train.
Hopefully I just all go down in 10 minutes. So.
His previous record was 48 hot dogs. Nick hopes to do better today.
3, 2, 1, go. Good. We're only 20 seconds in. You're doing great.
Eating champions use special techniques. Nick dips the bread in liquid to make it easier to swallow and eats several sausages at the same time.
Swallow the donut for stuff. You still have 3 minutes to go. This is where you're gonna wish for more time because you still have more space. Like every second counts. Still have 2.5 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Counts. All right, that was 47, 10 minutes. You did really well. Good job.
Despite this jaw-dropping performance, Nick has fallen 1 sausage short of his personal best.
How do you feel right now, Miki? All right. Well, as you would imagine, if somebody ate 47 hot dogs and buns.
Yeah, 47 is a good number.
It's not bad.
Nick's stomach has 2 weeks to recover before his next big contest. But despite everything, he has no reservations about the merits of his chosen sport.
You could find a wasteful or deleterious component to anything done in life. That's modern-day Roman Colosseum. It's amazing entertainment, and it raises a ton of money and entertains a ton of people, and I enjoy watching it. I think is, if you have a talent, be it fashion, eating, football, meteorology, use it for good.
Nick and Miki met 6 years ago on the Major League eating circuit during a hot dog eating competition. They are known as the hungry couple and fell in love at first bite.
It was hot last year before it started raining.
Yeah, it was very humid this day.
Nick may be one of the biggest eaters on the planet, but Miki, the only woman in the top 10, is the undisputed queen. She's won practically every contest going.
So these are the belts from the Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest. I've been competing since 2014. I've won every year except for 2021. That would be right here. 2021, I didn't compete because I was actually pregnant with Max. This year, I'll be going back in 2024 for my 10th belt. 10th year, 10th belt.
They earn around $15,000 per month from competitive eating, but Miki has still kept her job as a dental assistant.
I just feel fortunate that I get paid to do this. And like I said, I really don't do this for the money because I could come in, I could win the lottery tomorrow and I would literally still do this. We're very competitive. I mean, we fight like just everybody, like everybody else. You know, especially right around competition, tension can get pretty high. There are a lot of emotions, there's stress. So sometimes we bicker, but you know, it's just, everybody fights.
The hungry couple have 2 weeks of truce left before the next contest pits them against each other once again. Amarillo lies deep in the plains of Texas, 5 hours from any major city. There are cattle as far as the eye can see, raised on these extra-large ranches. This town alone produces a quarter of the beef consumed in the country. The United States is the world's leading producer of meat. Livestock farming is known to cause an increase in the greenhouse gases methane and CO2. But some people can't imagine reducing the amount of meat that they consume. In Texas, eating red meat is practically a religious duty, and people come to worship at the shrine of beef eating on the legendary Route 66, the biggest steakhouse in the whole of Texas, called the Big Texan. It's a restaurant built to the glory of beef.
Coming. All right. How is everybody? We're going to sing a song about beef. I like beef, so good to eat. You got Hereford, Angus, Charolais too, Simmental and Limousine that like to move. I like beef. Good job, everybody. Thank you so much. God made it for us. In Texas, we raise it, we feed it, we take care of them. They're our lifeblood.
All right, are you ready? How are we doing, guys?
Good, sir, and you?
It's looking good, cutting up and stuff. Those are beautiful.
Lo abrimos. Y ahí está, 72 onzas. Listo, para cocinarse. Espérame.
Bobby Lee's father invented the famous challenge. Anyone who can eat this 72-ounce steak in an hour gets a free meal.
The original Big Texan, my dad had a lot of cowboys that would come in, they're real cowboys. One Friday, my dad said, you guys come in, and I'm gonna serve 1-pound strip steaks, and whoever eats the most in 1 hour, I'm gonna declare the king. And they got their steaks, and they did it for 1 hour, and one cowboy ate 4.5 1-pound steaks, which is 72 ounces. My dad said, from this day forward, anybody that can eat this meal gets it free. And 65 years ago, that's how it was born.
That challenge has become a legendary contest. People travel from all over the world to sit here on the central stage. There are 6 chairs, as well as 2 buckets, in case anyone needs to send their meal back in a hurry.
We have cameras that show that all over the world. They can watch it in New Zealand, in Australia, they can watch it in Japan. And it's so funny because we have bars, they bet on the steak eaters when they see them get up there. So that's seen throughout the whole world 365 days a year.
Very few people can beat the monster, but today a group of Australian students were enticed to enter by the smell of barbecue and are stopping off at the Big Texan. Among them is a young Frenchman. Braver than his friends, he's decided to attempt the challenge.
J'ai fait le volontaire pour manger 2 kilos de steak, donc ça va être quelque chose, ou essayer au moins.
A few final preparations, and then it's time to follow in the footsteps of the legendary steak-eating cowboys.
C'est parti.
Alexis sits down at the legendary center table under the watchful eyes of the whole restaurant.
Hello.
You joining us?
Yeah.
It ain't too late to turn back, man.
That's easy. I can do that.
Ben, ça va être quelque chose. Mais au moins, ça rentre dans l'assiette, non?
All right, attention, Big Texan! We have Alexi from France and Dennis from California today, both attempting our 72-ounce steak challenge. If they do not complete this, they owe the Big Texan $72.
To win the challenge, Alex doesn't just have to finish the giant 72-ounce steak. He also has to eat a plate of prawns, a piece of bread, a jacket potato, and a salad.
Go on,
right,
get into
go,
it.
Boys.
Up the guts, go on. Go on. Is it tasty? Looks it.
Halfway through the challenge, Alex is already flagging. After an hour, he finally gives up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Frenchman was nowhere near clearing his plate. Only one competitor in 10 manages to complete this superhuman challenge.
J'ai une question un peu, assez simple et directe. Est-ce que c'est intelligent de faire ça?
Non. Non.
But it's good. I was hungry. I didn't eat all day. Really?
Je me suis juste dit, bah, si personne d'autre va le faire, faut qu'il y ait au moins une personne. Est-ce que j'aurais dû fermer ma gueule et ne rien dire? Sûrement, oui. Mais bon.
Surconsommation.
Bah, qui a besoin de manger 72 ounces de steak, 2 kilos de steak? Personne.
In this bastion of overconsumption, no one wants to hear about the environmental impact of livestock farming. Bobby Lee is a climate skeptic.
I think it'll be different next week. It'll be something else that's doing it. So as long as we have the media and their screwed up ways of reporting, we're going to have different changes every week.
So you don't think red meat is a problem?
No. Never. It's, next thing I'll talk about the fish making the water get hotter. I don't, you never know.
That afternoon, one man did manage to win the challenge. Andrew had stopped off while on a road trip with his family.
Just a steak, Fred.
It's just a steak.
Whenever you're ready, go for it.
Thank you.
Everyone, let's give him a big yeehaw! Yeehaw!
He calmly demolishes his steak down to the last mouthful in precisely 59 minutes.
Attention, big Texan, we got a winner!
So we got a winner today, huh?
Wasn't easy.
Congratulations, I'm Bobby Lee.
Hi, Bobby. Yeah, nice to meet you. Pleasure to meet you.
Can I get you dessert?
Take it to go.
Texas is wide open. There's no rules or regulations. Here, it's whatever you believe Texas is, have at it. Have at it. We want people to win it because the meat costs maybe $21, but it's not about us making $72 for the cost on it. It's about the people winning, taking that certificate and that T-shirt and showing everybody in the whole world. The marketing value is intrinsic. It really is. It's infinite.
In the United States, 30% of the population is obese. Meanwhile, overeating has been the path to fame and fortune for a few enterprising souls. Back to Florida, to Palm Beach and its white sandy beaches which attract tourists all year round. It's a picture postcard from paradise. This Sunday's festival has drawn a crowd of 5,000 people. The highlight is the big corn eating contest at the end of the afternoon where Nick and Miki will be the stars of the show.
It's the corniest day of the year.
There's lots of corn, lots of people, and I'm hungry.
The festival celebrates corn in all its forms, whether grilled, boiled, or as popcorn. It doesn't matter what kind of corn you try as long as you stuff yourself full of it. The competitive eating champions Nick and Miki are exploring the fair, their stomachs still empty. It's still a half hour till the competition starts, but they're already attracting attention.
Like a picture super fast?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Cool. There you go, man.
They just wanted to come over and meet the competition. I was saying that I think Yasser is going to put up a great number. He invented the winning technique. Yeah, so 12 minutes is going to test not just capacity, but technique and speed and endurance and flavor fatigue. And
perfect scenario in my mind. Miki gets second and I get first. That's a perfect scenario.
Once in a lifetime.
Once, maybe. We'll see, sweetie. Maybe today.
They're thinking
Gorging on food at this speed is extremely dangerous. 10 participants have died since 2012 in this type of competition after choking to death while eating. Before entering the ring, Nick and Miki and their rivals all sign a waiver with the organizer.
Champion of the world, it's champion of the world, ranked number 4 in the world, from Tampa, Florida, Nicholas Perry! Ladies and gentlemen, the corn-eating champion of the world, Miki Trudeau! Are you with me? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Everyone has developed their own winning technique. 2 ears of corn at a time, wearing a nose plug to avoid breathing in pieces of corn, a rodent-style rotation, or a vertical style for Nick. Miki, the title holder, uses a classic technique, which is no less effective.
I think that the Parisians would not appreciate it because I believe Parisians look down a little bit upon America, and this would confirm their bias. This is not a waste in any way because they ate it.
2 minutes.
Nicky keeps up the pace, cheered on by his daughter. But in the final moments, Miki puts on a burst of speed.
5-minute mark here. 6,
At the end of the 12-minute competition, the judges decide the rankings by counting the number of ears of corn that have been completely finished. Thousands of corn kernels have been eaten. The top competitors ate more than 5 kilos each.
Ladies and gentlemen, with 56 ears of corn, the winner is Miki Sudo.
I feel great. My lip is a little bit sore, but this crowd's always so supportive, and I feel like even when I wanted to give up, when I wanted to slow down, they kept cheering for me. So here we are, one more year as queen.
So we have our long drive home. I'm sure tonight she knows I'll be a little bit grumpy because she beat me, but then tomorrow morning it'll probably be a little bit of a jab to let me know that she's the best corner eater in the house for another year.
As well as being crowned corn queen, Miki's victory has won her $5,000. For Nick and Miki, covering themselves in golden glory while filling their stomachs is a way of living the American dream.
Well, they definitely represent American exceptionalism. There's no doubt about that. I think it is looking within to find a path to victory and success when everybody else says no. When people say, no, you cannot do that, we don't care. And when they say, no, you shouldn't do it, we don't care. We do what we want to do. And this is an exact example of that.
Do what you want without considering other people. Millions of Americans follow that same philosophy when it comes to burning fossil fuels. Some extremists even claim that they have a right to pollute the world without worrying about their impact on the environment. It's a far cry from the paradise beaches on the East Coast. Deep in the heart of Florida, we're in an underpopulated area with high levels of poverty. This is where Carlos lives. At the age of 32, he earns a good living managing a thriving construction business. In his spare time, Carlos devotes himself to his only passion, monster vehicles with petrol engines.
Mike, will you go give me some pliers? They call this swamp buggy in Florida. This thing will run over alligators, bobcats, lions, anything in the way. Anything that Florida throws at it, it'll run it over.
Carlos owns a dozen vehicles, each bigger than the last. Several motorbikes, monster trucks, a giant camper van, and even a boat.
I don't want to live without it, you know? It's like sex, you know? Once you have sex once, you know, you don't want to stop having sex, right? Here's one of our jackass friends, Alex, pulling in. He's probably gonna fuck my driveway up.
Carlos and his friends are busy getting ready.
Put it over there, and then I'll just put it on the thing.
Tomorrow, they'll be taking part in a very non-environmentally friendly competition to find the most powerful engine in Florida. Carlos and his friends belong to a group of exhaust fume fanatics. They're called coal rollers, a practice that sometimes goes so far as to modify diesel engines to emit a thick black smoke that is particularly harmful to health and the environment. Coal rollers like to film themselves smiling as they inhale toxic fumes from their 4x4 diesel cars. In these videos, they smoke pedestrians, cyclists, and electric car drivers. Anyone that they suspect of being an environmentalist.
Green fucker.
Who are their sworn enemies. This practice was banned on American roads after Joe Biden took office. But these coal roller vehicles continue to be used at major rallies. With 24 hours to go, it's time for those last-minute adjustments.
And that's how we're gonna pull everyone back tomorrow night, right there. That's the secret weapon. They don't even know.
A lot of people think it's pointless, but that's why that's another reason why we enjoy it. There's not many people that do it, and it takes money.
That's a hobby.
Yeah.
It's better than doing drugs, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's cheaper to do drugs, but it's not as fun.
It's a very expensive hobby, costing Carlos around $100,000 every year, but the young entrepreneur can afford it.
This is a go-go juice. But this stuff's expensive, almost $100 a can.
Why don't you turn to electrical?
We don't like electric. We like horsepower, diesel, gasoline, race fuel, loud and proud.
Blower motors.
Yeah, turbos, you name it. We want high horsepower, pollution coming out of the exhausts. I mean, that's what we live for.
No. Why? Just wait.
This is what it's about right here.
Everything is ready. Carlos will leave with his convoy first thing in the morning.
Well, come on, we gotta go. Always waiting on this guy. This is actually the first time we're towing 2 vehicles on this one. Not all of them were fixed enough to take them all at the same time. I think we'll be all right. On the way to victory.
Carlos is already claiming victory, but he still has over 100 miles to go. But they have only traveled for a few hundred yards when...
Too much weight.
One of the tires burst under the weight of the trucks. Carlos and his friends struggle in 40-degree heat, laboring to lift the 22-ton trailer.
Watch out, buddy.
They lose a few liters of sweat, but finally the convoy sets off again.
All this to go spend money. We spent way too much money on this. Thousands and thousands. People might think we're crazy, but it all runs in our blood.
All the petrol heads are gathering in this nightclub car park. Although coal rolling is banned on public highways, they are on private property now, and there's nothing to stop them getting together to burn as much fossil fuel as they possibly can. After 4 hours on the road, Carlos finally arrives.
That's the best. Hell yeah, that's the best right there.
But dude, I saw your shit and I was like, wow, you're fucking awesome, bro.
Yes, sir.
The competition begins. The rules are simple. 2 vehicles are hooked up to each other, and they must not back down under any circumstances. It's like arm wrestling for monster trucks, all while making as much noise and smoke as possible.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah!
You knew exactly where
Woo! I love it all, dude. The smell, the smoke, the rubber, the fucking engine, oh, it's awesome, dude. It gets me going, like adrenaline. I'm shaking right now, dude. Shaking. Awesome, man. Awesome.
You know, these guys build the trucks, and it gives them an outlet to come out here and do it in front of a couple thousand people. You don't build a truck like this if you don't want to show off, right? But people watching, they just want to see smoke and tires spinning and people having fun, and that's what they get here. Horsepower and badassery and freedom. Freedom, unapologetic American freedom. Gotta love it.
The crowd roars their approval at this black smoke, which has become a rallying symbol for coal rollers. Most of them are fans of Donald Trump, and they hate Joe Biden, who banned coal rolling on the public highways.
Joe Biden! Your Green Deal, motherfucker!
Oh, dude, if I could burn tires every day, I would. It's what we grow. 61 years old, I got nothing better to do but burn the house down, baby.
Studies have shown that this black smoke is extremely harmful, with carbon monoxide levels 100 times higher than normal exhaust fumes. But these climate skeptics don't care.
Who cares? I mean, you only live once.
It's American fun, baby.
Why is it so American?
Because we don't give a
They have done research on it for years. It's all bullshit. It's actually not vehicles that are creating pollution and global warming.
And if someone doesn't agree, then they can just, right off.
You know what pollution is? It's a government conspiracy just to get more money out of people. And the only reason I say that is because, have you been to the North Pole? You've been to the South Pole. Everyone says the ice cap's melting. Everyone who says that, have you been there?
Night has fallen in Florida, and Carlos is about to compete. It's a huge challenge. Carlos's super-powered vehicle will need to hold its ground against 2 trucks. And Carlos is acclaimed as the winner.
Well, earlier I was down here. Now I'm way the hell up here. It feels good. We're not really polluting anything. I mean, this little bit here and there, that's not really making a difference, I believe, but I'm really not a scientist and I don't know much, but that's just my own 2 cents, so.
You think sometime we could live without gas, without diesel?
Oh, heck no. If you ain't got diesel, gasoline, smoke, and flames and tires spinning, you ain't living, I can promise you that. You ain't living.
The United States alone consumes 3 times as much fossil fuel as the whole of Europe. And Carlos and his friends seem unwilling to change their way of life. They are fans of this television show, and the concept will shock anyone outside of the U.S. Meet the Diesel Brothers.
What's up, America?
These 3 childhood friends have a huge cult following among petrol heads. In this reality TV show, watched by millions of Americans, the Diesel Brothers perform one feat after another with little regard for environmental concerns. They're the ones who introduced America to coal rolling. Welcome to peaceful Salt Lake City, close to the mountains of Utah. This is where one of the members of the Diesel Brothers lives. Keaton Hoskins, aka The Muscle. This devout Mormon had his house built at the very top of this mountain without any planning permission.
I live and die by a thing. If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. I don't give a shit about your opinion. I don't give a shit about their opinion. I do what I want to do because I live the life that I want to live.
A $10 million house with nearly 1,000 square meters of living space. And of course, lots of cars.
As we had our TV show, I obviously was able to kind of show the world that I loved vehicles. At any given time, I have anywhere from 6 to 10 vehicles. This car is about $100,000, just a little bit over $100,000 that I have to do.
His latest acquisition is this low-slung sports car, a very tight fit.
I definitely fit. It's very, very tight, and I probably should have got a convertible to take the top off, but I do fit. This is like the epitome car for success in the United States. Everybody that sees a Lamborghini, they automatically assume that guy's successful.
Thanks to his TV show, The Muscle has built a fortune famous for viral videos of the Diesel Brothers polluting the planet.
That's how we started to do our viral videos, is we would blow black smoke, we would make fun of Priuses, we would make fun of small cars.
But these toxic videos, which were filmed by Keaton and his friends, pushed the authorities into action. In 2021, the state of Utah fined them $3 million for breaching environmental laws.
It was essentially them saying that we were ruining the environment and we were teaching other people to ruin the environment. Everybody was doing it, but we did it on TV, so we got in the most trouble.
His show was canceled, but that doesn't seem to have affected the Muscle's bank balance. He has a new toy, a helicopter.
I've had every kind of supercar, every cool truck, every motorcycle, but there is nothing in the world like a helicopter. I get really tired and really bored of things very fast, but I never, ever, ever get tired of a helicopter. I've never once flown it and said, you know what? I'm tired of this. Let's get rid of it.
And now, Keaton wants to take a lunch break.
Now let's go get the family.
Keaton is going for a picnic with his wife Maddie and their 5 daughters.
Callie, you take this. Okay, ready to go?
Hey.
Okay, let's go.
But he doesn't take a car like everyone else.
We're ready to go.
He goes by helicopter, which produces 6 times more pollution.
Picnic on the mountain?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
The family outing will be broadcast on social media, much to the delight of Keaton's 2 million followers. After a 15-minute helicopter ride, the family lands in a clearing in the middle of the Rockies.
This is a dream. This is why you chase the American dream, because the American dream is to be an entrepreneur, have time, have money, so that you can spend time and money on your family.
There's no spider on me.
No, there's no spiders on you. You would ultimately have to subscribe to the idea that fossil fuel and, the things that we use today are ruining the environment. I don't subscribe to that. And make sure you get the heli in the background. And let's just get a cool, dope shot.
Keaton now teaches this ultra-libertarian worldview to thousands of clients. After his TV career ended, he became a life coach. His coaching is called Limitless Society. On this particular day, 300 clients have joined the call to listen to his invaluable advice and his vision of the world.
Turn your cameras on, I like to see faces. Is everybody having a good week? Oh, they're shaking heads. There's some that say yes and there's some that say no. All right, well, I want to change that. After today, we're gonna have a good week.
But Keaton doesn't offer this advice for free. It costs $300 per month to join this weekly meeting.
The number one thing that you guys should be focused on in your life is becoming a better leader. Across the board, better husband, better father, better wife, better mother, better business owner, better partner, everywhere.
Today, my wife and I were discussing this, and she was telling me that I need to become the leader that she needs.
With 2,500 paying members, Keaton is earning around $750,000 per month.
The number one thing to becoming predictable as a leader is physical health. Every Tuesday I teach something new principles, new habits, new mindsets that allow them to be successful. So now, what I taught today is on leadership. If these people go and integrate what I taught today, their life will get better, plain and simple. They will accomplish more in the next week than they did in the last 10 years.
At less than 40 years of age, Keaton has become a millionaire by extolling the virtues of unbridled consumerism with no regard for the planet. The coach doesn't just promote this self-interested mentality to his followers.
I don't want to.
Hey, come here.
We're
gonna do family home meeting. Come sit down.
He also wants his whole family to be driven by the same philosophy.
How do you become more confident?
I would say the biggest thing would be the way that you talk to yourself.
Everybody's opinion doesn't matter more than your opinion. So when people say mean things, what do?
Just try to ignore them and think about your own opinions.
Yeah, exactly right. We do not care about the opinions. Okay? Deal? That's our lesson.
No play, no.
Okay, you can go play. Do you want to roast marshmallows?
Yes.
Okay, go get the marshmallow stuff.
Before we go, this professional life coach wants to show us his favorite room, a strong room filled with treasured possessions.
Now, I'll show you the most American thing that I have at my house. Everybody always says that America is filled with guns and the land of guns. It's true. This is my gun safe.
This is his armory with more than $300,000 worth of guns. It's an arsenal.
Here, I probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 1 or 2 hidden. So 25 guns in here. And then I have about 5 guns throughout my house.
Why do you need so many of them?
I definitely don't need this many weapons, but my life isn't about what I need, it's what I want.
Keaton, the limitless life coach, is far from being the only gun-crazy American. When it comes to gun ownership, Americans are the world leaders. The firearms market is thriving in the United States. In 2023, it brought in $70 billion in revenue, a rise of 10% year on year. There have never been so many guns in circulation in America. In Texas, more than 100,000 firearms are sold every month, which is a record. In Houston, the largest city in Texas, gun shops are everywhere and competition is fierce. Javier Garcia has found a way to stand out from the crowd. He recently launched a gun shop with an innovative concept. Gun culture is not the exclusive property of white America. Javier's shop caters to the Black and Latino market, which is about half the population.
This is fire. What is that?
That's the humidity. That's the deal. If you buy that.
The concept had never been tried before in the United States, and Javier quickly found a regular clientele.
When I come in here, I don't feel like uncomfortable. Like somebody looking at me like, yo, look at this guy, you know, or I don't feel like I'm being judged. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people come in here and they feel the same way, you know what I mean?
We get a little bit of everybody, but yeah, more of the younger urban community is more comfortable with us because either the way we look, dress, or talk. So they're more comfortable when they come in here versus like a different type of gun shop.
Customize it? Oh no, the factory came like this. Came just like this.
Right now, he's got to do the background check for the gun, make sure, you know, he's not a criminal, he doesn't have any felonies on his background, you know, so we gotta do. He might look like one, but you know, he ain't.
63rd gun is an addition. It's like shoes. It's like cars. It's like tattoos.
If this is an addiction, it is widespread across America. Everyone wants a custom-made gun, including sports and music stars.
We deal with a lot of famous celebrities, athletes. We have Shaq. I mean, we have every athlete from Major League Baseball, football, basketball, rappers, actors.
And Javier sells custom-made guns in his shop, hundreds of machine guns or handguns with infinite possibilities for customization. Like this gold-plated Kalashnikov.
And this is a AK-74. This one's probably about a $15,000 build. I had one person come in one time and offer me $25,000 for it, but I told him no. Some people don't like basic stuff. Some people like to be flashy. Some just like cool, detailed work. Some people love art. It's just like the art world. You know, you want a Van Gogh piece, you want a Mona Lisa, you know, same thing. You know, protect yourself in style.
Javier uses his social media to sell weapons.
3, 2. What's going on? It's all with HTX Tactical. Looking for a good EDC? We got you covered. We got the Glock 48.
With elections just around the corner, the debate is raging between the gun lobby and gun control campaigners who want to put a stop to the proliferation of guns. But the powerful gun lobby is still looking to expand its customer base. It is illegal for them to advertise directly in the media, so manufacturers get around the ban. They team up with influencers called gun tubers who are all over social media and have big communities, such as the Little Johns, a typical American family who show their everyday lives, their 3 kids,
oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God,
and their love of guns, all set against a backdrop of humorous, good-natured videos. Here, the self-proclaimed king of Instagunners, Black Rambo, and his millions of followers.
Keep the change, you filthy animal, yeah!
These influencers are a godsend for the arms lobby who leave no stone unturned. Now people are talking about the latest YouTuber, an 11-year-old girl called Autumn Fry. Autumn Fry has 250,000 followers on YouTube.
Now I have a Nazi MP40 here. Let's see how it runs.
All right.
Young internet star Autumn lives in a quiet corner of Florida in this caravan. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, time for school, and her father Randy is the teacher with a gun in his belt.
Is that how you do an F?
Yeah, lowercase.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good. I forgot.
Rainforests, yeah.
Yeah. I've always been homeschooled. I've never gone to actual school. I went to daycare for like a day, but didn't really like it. I get to stay home and do whatever I want, pretty much. Don't have to be stuck in a building for 8 hours a day.
Every morning starts with her getting up and doing her homework, and we have a curriculum that she follows and does the same thing every day and hits all the basics. She's learning math, she's learning writing, cursive writing, she's learning how to type. She's fantastic. She's incredibly bright, intelligent, and I know it's all because of homeschool. She's not being indoctrinated and things like that.
After finishing her studies for the day, Autumn shows us her beloved stuffed animal collection, which is crammed into her 5-square-meter bedroom.
This is probably my favorite little one, Flannery, but this is probably my favorite of my medium ones. Then, Winston is probably my favorite, like, big one.
Autumn collects cuddly toys, Pokemons, and knives.
I have a lot of knives. Could we consider a machete a knife? Yeah. Yeah, so I have a machete, and it's an 18-inch machete, right? 18-inch. Yeah.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and Autumn and her parents are all going to work.
I reckon there's a pair in the truck.
They're off to the shooting range. It's just a few hundred meters from Little Autumn's playground.
Have any hair ties or anything?
No, I don't.
All right. So we'll introduce the rounds and then cut right to you shooting.
Yeah.
I think is how we'll do it.
Autumn needs to create content for her social media. Thanks to the support of many American arms manufacturers, she publishes several videos a day. Her father, Randy, is in charge.
So it's just kind of what's more powerful, 44 Magnum or 45 Long Colt? I'm gonna show, like, you're gonna just open palm and hold them both.
44 Magnum or 45 Long Colt? Which one has more power? All right, let's test these.
The 44 Magnum is one of the most powerful handguns on the market.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was cool. Ready?
Ready.
Okay.
I was pretty good, but I think I 44 Mag did better.
Yeah.
It makes me happy that they have a great relationship. It's something that they have in common, and they have a lot of fun together.
In most European countries, it is completely illegal to own or use automatic weapons such as these. In France, it would carry a 7-year prison term. It would be impossible for a child like Autumn to handle such weapons even in a shooting club.
What do you explain to Autumn when there is, as you say, the terroristic stuff happening with guns?
I don't talk to her about it at all. I don't care what's going on in the world. A lot of the world's been indoctrinated by their governments and media to believe that guns are some terrible, awful thing. And sure, they could absolutely be used for terrible things, but so could anything, a car or a hatchet or whatever.
I mean, I'm just happy and excited to be doing something with guns. Plus, like I said, I've been growing up with them my entire life, pretty much.
Despite his daughter's 250,000 YouTube subscribers, Randy insists that he isn't making any money out of Autumn. But filmed weapons are generally offered by the manufacturers in lieu of payment. So the Fry family has built up quite a war chest over the years.
Sometimes it's just like we get the gun as payment, you know what I mean? And every relationship is different. Everybody wants something different. But yeah, mainly people just want to see Autumn using their products.
All these firearms add up to a tidy sum, amassed thanks to the hard work of little Autumn, barely into her teens. But these millions of machine guns in circulation can also be turned against children. On May 24, 2022, a young gunman aged just 18 broke into a primary school in Uvalde, Texas, and opened fire, killing 19 pupils aged between 6 and 10. In front of the small primary school, there is a shrine in tribute to the dead children. The faces of the victims of Uvalde are a poignant reminder of the mass murders that blight the United States. Every year, 50,000 Americans are shot and killed. And bizarrely, just a few kilometers from the little school in Uvalde, we find one of the most extreme shooting ranges in the United States.
That's crazy.
A Houston family have booked the whole venue for a very special day.
Royce, nice to meet you.
Riley, nice to meet you.
Today is 18-year-old Royce's birthday.
And he's just turned 18, so we told him they could do whatever they wanted on their 18th, like any trip. And so he didn't want to do a trip, he wanted to do this, so this was his pick.
In this veritable museum of armaments, you can find absolutely everything, including weapons and tanks that the Nazis used under the Third Reich.
I'm a big history guy, so like this is cool as hell. Like this is neat, man. You can only see this stuff so many places in the world, right? It's like part of history. It's beautiful.
Royce is delighted.
Yeah, it's like being in the world's biggest candy shop. It's crazy.
This is the normal reaction for all of our clients. It's just, not only do they get to see all this stuff, but also hands-on. You can't do this anywhere else.
This is incredible. I don't know how they have all this stuff. Damn.
Royce's father didn't skimp on the birthday present. He splashed out on the premium package, which cost a small fortune.
Nice.
That thing is so badass.
How much is a package like this? So it varies. Our packages, they start at about $750. It can go all the way up to 10 grand and so on. What we're doing today is about 13.
$13,000 for 3 hours of entertainment. This package allows Royce and his family to try out every single weapon. First, the assault rifles. Then machine guns.
Holy shit!
Even mortars, which are used on the battlefield.
Give us a loud 3, 2, 1. Fire in the hole and let the tube separate your fingers and basically hands down and lean back.
That's so funny, dude. That's cool.
For an hour, there is a hail of bullets, discarded shells, and gunfire on the range. And that's before they move on to the main event. Royce climbs aboard a Sherman tank from the 1950s. The firing range is on an extra-large estate, which means that he can fire real shells from the tank.
3, 2, 1, go! Holy Holy
This type of tourist attraction would be totally banned in most countries, but on this ranch in Texas, the only one of its kind in the world, anything is possible. For the owner of the ranch, the mass killings that have blighted the country have nothing to do with America's gun culture.
Stuff like that's always tragic. That actually affected a lot of my friends that I worked with here, especially. So, and it's always bad that those things happen, but I mean, gun control's never worked, never. So it's my personal opinion on those things.
The 18-year-old tops off his special day with a devastatingly powerful anti-tank gun.
3, 2, 1. That's fucking crazy.
Followed by a flamethrower.
I love my dad. This is the best birthday. I appreciate him. He's a good guy. He's the best guy. We all had fun, so it's good to have the family come out and have a good time. It's a good birthday. It's the best. You can't beat this. You got to come to the U.S. and do it, man. It's nothing like this in France.
Even though Joe Biden brought in a gun control law in 2022, over 43% of Americans still refuse to accept any changes to the Second Amendment, which gives all citizens the right to own and bear arms. And while scientists the world over are calling for moderation and a reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, millions of Americans continue to overconsume, determined to live their lives with no limits.